Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. It is Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. How are y'all doing today? I hope everyone's having a good one so far. I put the notification up earlier to let y'all know that I would be streaming at 11:05, and it's 11:06 or 11:07 now, so I guess we're right on time. Let me make sure that we are actually live. Hang on a second. YouTube Studio seems like it might have a couple of streams going up at once from the channel. Let me see what's going on. So it's possible that... okay, I think that's what happened. It looks like the one that was upcoming ended up not existing, and instead we just purely went live with this one. So I'll give a moment for some people to come in here, because there's a chance that some of you might be waiting in the other one for it to begin. So if you're here right now and you're like, what's up with this weird intro? Well, that's why. Because something looked kind of odd on this end. But come on in. Come on in. Let me wait for things to settle. Half of you or some of you might be in that other one, and that one's not beginning. Oops. Let me get the pop-out chat rocking. Okay. We do have Charlie Smith in the house saying, yes, it does, Paul. You got two of them up. Yeah. Hopefully that other one goes away soon so that it doesn't give anybody any confusion. You were there, but you're here now. Tabby, Cat Games. Woo, Paul. Oopsie. Yeah. So I did the whole calendar thing to set it up, and then when I clicked live, it didn't save what I had typed out. So it's like, do you wish to go live? Yeah, well, retype your thing. Okay, go live. And then the other one was prompted, do you wish to go live? I'm like, I already am, so cancel. So I don't know exactly what happened. It is, I guess, only the second time that I scheduled it in advance with that calendar method. So, I don't know. It worked last time. Maybe... oh, wait. Now there's a... hold on a second. My bad, I will absolutely fix that. Well, you didn't do anything wrong. Fix what? No, everything in the tutorial was great, and that's like, it worked a week or so ago when I put the stream up in advance. I saw this stream late in the night. I still see it, but it won't let you go to it. Well, hopefully it goes away, because then it's just going to. No, you're good. Must have forgotten a step. No, like it worked before. It was fine. I went ahead and followed the steps. It was a little bit weird putting the thumbnails. Like I put the thumbnail, but then I couldn't see it enlarged, so I was just like, let me just forget about it. Put the thumbnail, have it small. That was okay. And then, yeah, when I went to go live, I realized, oh, you can't click live from here. You have to go live to your event that you made, and I figured it out, and it worked last time. This time, I must have done one thing off or scrolled a little bit differently. No, all's good. All's good. By the way, chat, two things to share. Let's see if we could get both of them going on. I think I have both ready. Yeah. Okay. Tabby Cat Games is streaming right here. And then the Polytoad Dojo is streaming here. Pokemon Fan 34 is here saying hi all. Hi Pokemon Fan. Never mind, it's YouTube. Done streaming, but we'll be in 40 minutes again. Cool, cool. Okay, well, then don't go to Tabby's page, I guess, unless if you want to go there just to click the like button retroactively or subscribe now. You could still do that, but if Tabby's not streaming, then that's okay. But Tabby's channel is continuing to grow, which is cool. Good to see. 120 subscribers. We need to get you to 128 for 128 bits of power like the Nintendo GameCube has, you know? So that link is okay to stay there. And then the Polytoad Dojo, that link is up. Polytoad Dojo, Paul is at 79 subscribers. So getting to that 100 mark. I mean, honestly, getting to 80, you know? Each one is cool. Each new level of 10 is cool. But 100 feels like, oh man. I guess it all starts with 1. You know, it all starts with 1, 10. And then if you're fun, you look for 20, 30, then you look for 32, 40, 50. Then the next one you're really looking forward to is 64. Then I guess 75. And then probably 100, right? And then 110, 120, 128. Yeah. Honestly, every one is cool. Ha ha ha, right? 128 bits of power would be amazing. Yes. Definitely. You know what? I'm going to... Some of you already saw it, but if you have any hype to share for the week still, and if you don't mind hyping the Bayonetta drive-through video, that would be pretty cool. It has 107 views now. 31 likes. So it's got a pretty good ratio. Almost a third of the people who watch it like it. Some of you already commented. Some of you already liked, I think. But yeah, we'll see how this one does. It is totally hyped. Nice. Tabby, Pokemon fan, and Charlie already hyped it. Perfect. Mr. Chicken Lad is here. Hello, hello. Hello, Mr. Chicken Lad. Welcome. So y'all liked the Bayonetta one? Is this the Bayonetta? Yes, this is Bayonetta, sometimes called Paulinetta, you know? Oh, man. So let's see. With Mario, the Mario voice was known. It was at McDonald's. It was for Mario Happy Meal. The people there got it. It made sense. Solid. The Arnold Schwarzenegger people there got it. The lines hit. It was fun. They were involved. Good. With Starbucks, got some laughs as Yoda. It was fun. They wrote it on the cup. With Bayonetta, it was one person, and Bayonetta is definitely the least known character of those four: Arnold, Mario, Yoda, Bayonetta. So you'd have to be a little bit lucky to get somebody who's a gamer, who's in the right age range, who has played the game, in which it's not this 20 million plus selling title. Maybe if you count all of the copies of Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3 on all platforms, maybe then you're getting to something. But those are a lot of repeat people, right? So the chances are a little bit low. But the person was super polite, cool, chill. So shout outs to Luis at Tommy's for being a good sport for this Bayonetta drive-thru one. Honestly, I like to make the workers happy. I like to give a little bit of a boost of, something in the day. But this one, I think, was probably going to be more for the YouTube watching community than the worker. Unless if I got lucky with the right worker knowing who that was. Like, this person last night, he didn't know. I don't think, but whatever. It was a fun video. It was still fun. Fire! Fire! Don't let them through. That's right, Charlie. That was today's Star Fox video. Hey, everyone, says Tsukinami. Monster Quest 4. We're going to watch some videos in just a moment. Hmon. Hi, Paulinetta. The Cringe Prophet. Good morning, and PGN and chat. Good morning. Chillin' hard. I just hyped it. Thank you. Birthday in July. Yeah. There's several of us who have that birthday in July. Pokemon fan 34. You and Nate, Nintendo Prime, you're both July 5th. If I'm not mistaken, RGT, Sean, he's like July 3rd. I'm July 7th. There are several people. Party Man Cart World, he's July 7th, like me. Yeah. Maybe before then, maybe by then, we have a very specific goal that it doesn't go towards, a gift card. It doesn't go towards a normal expansion pack streak. It is a separate goal on one particular stream. If somebody wants to make that happen, or somebody's, it can. And that's a late night PGN Live After Dark session with Paulinetta in full force. You get the light, you get the costume, you get the character, the attitude, etc. for at least Nintendo 64 minutes. I don't know if it'll happen, when it'll happen, but I think it might, The other one is gone now. Thanks, Charlie, for confirming that. Charlie, you're July 27th. That's right. My mom is July 11th. She will be 67. That's cool, Tsukino. Ame. Good birthday for your mom. 11th. And yeah, I hope she has a nice birthday. Pokemon Fan 34. It's a strength in numbers kind of thing. It's that one single stream, 256, which has happened before. Rare. It's rare to get to that level. But if one single stream does it, and if the people who are doing it are saying, hey, this is for the normal goal, no, this is for the Bayonetta goal, I'll let it, we'll find out, right? Now, you all got a taste of it last week, where I don't know how long we did it, but it felt like a good 20 minutes or so. I went into Polynetta mode, and I kept the Bayonetta talk for like the last, 20 minutes of the stream, so it was pretty funny. Yeah, Prime was in the chat. That's right. Lurking BRB. Cool, cool. Let me see. I'm going to refresh this page. And then I think I close this one down. Over on X. Okay. I'm caught up there. On YouTube, we have the shorts ready. If we want to go over some of the shorts today, we'll see. We went over a lot yesterday because yesterday was kind of like the catch up because we didn't go live over the weekend, right? So when I last saw y'all on Friday, that meant Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday's worth of shorts. So I think we watched like 8 yesterday. Today we only have 2 new ones. But we can still watch. Let's see if we need any updates here. Y'all continue chatting, talking, having a good time. I'm just going to see if there are any edits that are needed on this end. Let's see. It's funny. I haven't had the beard in a while, and it's not quite there yet. But it's been a little over a week at this point, I think. And yeah, I could I could see it coming back. Don't know if I'll let it go like really long this time. The old beard from 2025, that one went from August 14th through November 30th. It's pretty decent by the end of it. It was kind of weird shaving it because the first time I looked at myself, I knew it was gonna be, despite me looking at myself in the mirror for all these years, most of which being clean shaven, but sometimes little beards or goatees or whatever. After having a beard for a few months, it would be different. And yeah, it was. But that's kind of fun. It's kind of neat to have that kind of change. Will I do that again? I don't know. Or reach a midpoint and then keep that midpoint for a while? I don't know either. So excited for the new Monster Quest game. I'm glad to hear that. Sad that Dragon Quest 12 coming out much later due to remaking it, yeah. They scrapped the 2021 version. I wonder what it looks like. I wonder what it looked like, I should say. No wonder why it's taking so long. I mean, yeah, probably, okay, it's going to be an ambitious title and stuff, but uh, not that ambitious that, oh no, it's just been in development that long. No, it's because they scrapped it and restarted. Still, that is still quite a bit of time. Can't take that away. I'm sure it's going to be a pretty awesome game. I'm looking forward to watching the trailer with y'all. Hi, Paul. I have a question for you. What do you think about Super Mario Odyssey? Mattia, I think it's an amazing game. It might be my favorite 3D Mario ever, but that's hard for me to say. Excuse me. I have such nostalgia and love for Super Mario 64, and I still think when I really think about it, like, oh, probably that was the most influential, powerful Mario game ever. And I definitely put it above Super Mario Sunshine, though I like Sunshine. But then when it comes to Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, they were so fine masterpieces that I start to wonder, well, what's better? One of those two or 64? 64 is not just holding on for nostalgia purposes, it's just that it was really a fine tuned, balanced game, but I also have a lot of respect for it for what it did, right? And then Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World, other great entries. And in 3D World, it's a very special time because, for me, a newly married person, playing Super Mario 3D World with my wife on Wii U. Excellent memories with that. And then Super Mario Odyssey came out, and I'm like, gosh, it's got that magical feeling in it, that ability to free roam, awesome mechanics. Cappy felt like the best integration into a 3D Mario game since Super Mario 64. I think I liked Cappy more than pointer controls in Galaxy, more than Flood in Sunshine. I liked the Cappy mechanic a lot. It had nostalgic elements, it had new things, it had surprises, playing as Bowser, cool ending sequence, the music. So I think I kind of put Super Mario Odyssey as my new favorite Mario game from 3D ones, but it was tough. I know it's a long answer, but you asked me about a game that I'm very fond over. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a deep response. Just another Star Fox remix here. Now there is an alternate universe in which DQ The Flames of Fate released. Ugh, Square making the multiverse more complicated. You said it. You said it. Yes, Dragon Quest XII was supposed to be a much darker story, but they changed it to make it lighter. I think it will be for the better. I wonder what was it looking like? That old logo had such a different vibe than this. We're going to watch it in a moment. This reminds me more of... oh! Excuse me. Good sneeze. This reminds me more of 11. The feeling I was getting from the old 12 was maybe something like Final Fantasy 12, ironically. Of that vein. If for whatever reason DQ12 is a disappointment, I could already see the talk of they should have kept the original version or vision. Though I have faith they cooked something good for us. Yeah. Wouldn't it be wild? Hold on. I had to do a more loud clearing of my throat, so I just muted. I don't want to blow out your speakers with me. Hacking. Could you imagine Dragon Quest 12 and Pokemon Gale and Pokemon Waves both launching like in the same quarter? Wow. What that would do for Japan. The world. But really Japan. Oh my gosh. Nintendo wouldn't be able to keep up with Nintendo Switch 2 manufacturing over there. News of a Rayman Legends remake coming in October with some 3D elements now. That's cool. Lionstar. What's up? What's up, Lionstar? The Japanese keep calling the DQ12 protagonist sleep-deprived and depressed. Interesting. Is this stream about gaming, says Mobile Stats 1? Yeah. Well, today, always, every day. Every day, every subject title, it's always gaming. Now, can people ask a question about, hey, what do you think of the new Supergirl trailer? I'll be like, heck yeah, I think it looks good. Can we watch it? Well, possibly. You know, hey, Paul, do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? Yes, I do. Yeah, so the chat could be about anything at all times, but they are always gaming focused. Steam Deck OLED $1,000. Yeah, Mohammed Taresh, that's a lot. My headcanon is that DQ12's seen too much and can't sleep no more. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. Lots of blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Corny Puddle's here. Hi, Corny Puddle. Now I want grilled cheese. Yeah. You know what I like? A patty melt, which is a grilled cheese with a beef patty in it. Oh, dang. Sourdough bread or rye bread. Oh, man, here comes the salivation. Oh, man, the glands are shooting. Sourdough bread or rye bread. You get a little butter on both sides or mayonnaise, whatever. And get your frying pan hot. Spray it down with some Pam. I like some pepper and some paprika. Sprinkle that on the outside of the bread. A little bit of garlic. Sprinkle. A little bit of Parmesan cheese. Then you open up your slices of bread and you put your shredded cheese in it. Then you put a beef patty. Oh, man. And then on the beef patty, I like hot sauce. So you get some hot sauce on there. Maybe a little bit of garlic, Parmesan cheese, paprika, and pepper on the beef patty too. Then a little bit of cheese on top of that. And then you put the other slice of bread on it. And you just flip that bad boy back and forth. Well, first, I should say, before you put the beef patty on it, you needed to have that one on the frying pan on its own in advance, right? So it would warm up independently. Then put that hot, almost done beef patty, about medium, in between that bread, cheese, bread, and then flip that back and forth. And then you just that's a patty melt right there. Oh, if you have onions on hand, you get the onions and you grill the onions on the side earlier, and then you weave that into between the bread and one of the layers of cheese. Then, if you want, you could get a little bit of barbecue sauce in it. That's an alternative. Oh man, I make good patty melts. My food knowledge of creating things is limited, but of what I can make pretty good. I'm just not a pro chef with I can make a so and so with a side of so and so, and like, well, this is a little bit past my level, but of what I can make, dude. I make some good cheeseburgers. Backyard cheeseburgers in the barbecue pit, grill, whatever. Oh yeah, yeah. Paul, the food talk is killing me. Melts are good. Yes, patty melt with onions and cheese. Just eating potato salad with deviled eggs in it. Yum. Paul making us all hungry. Grilled onions. Where are we getting? Paul Food Network. That's right, Mobile Stats 1. We need a whole separate channel. Maybe Bayonetta cooking with Bayonetta. Oh my gosh. Cooking with Bayonetta. Hello everyone. Can I interest you in a grilled cheese? Oh jeez Louise. With some Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Yeah, the cringe prophet. That's good. Deer burger with onions and mushrooms, Swiss cheese. By deer burger, do you mean like deer the animal? Like deer meat? I don't think I've ever had that. Hey, we got some power right here. Darius Hines, 1251, kicking off our stream with a big $5 holla. Thank you, Darius Hines. Let me get your name on the board. Let me know if you have a color choice, because I like to give, a shout out space right here to people that help out and are kind enough to generous throughout the stream. It's purple as the default for the month of May. That's just what we picked. But let me know if you want something specific to give you a little bit of a highlight, a little bit of an extra shout out. Let me see. What did you write earlier? Help! I need the easiest grilled chicken recipe ASAP. My crock pot chicken looks like dubious food from Tears of the Kingdom. Someone help Darius Hines out ASAP. Grilled chicken. Okay, well, I think if you get the chicken in decent, 3-inch by 1-inch sliced rectangles, and on each side of the chicken, you get some paprika, cayenne pepper, oh yeah, black pepper on all 4 sides, or 6 sides, I guess, right, of the chicken. Come on. What else would be good? You want low cal or not? So far, it's low calorie, right? You said crock pot? Oh, you said a crock pot. Okay, crock pot. So then I was thinking air fryer. You don't want to put like barbecue sauce and cheese and stuff like that in there, because they're gonna have a mess. But you get those 4 ingredients in the crock pot. Ooh, you could get some what is it, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Oh man, my mouth is getting there right now. And you could put that underneath the chicken so it sits on it, and a little bit of Frank's Red Hot Sauce or any kind of hot sauce on top, and some barbecue sauce on top of that. Super plain, but if you like spice, the paprika, the cayenne pepper, the black pepper, it's gonna hit good. And the barbecue sauce and hot sauce, can't go wrong with that. Heck, you could put a little bit of shredded cheese in between. I mean, this might look like dubious food, but it's gonna taste freaking good. Some shredded cheese or like pepper jack cheese, if you like I said, if you like the spice, in between that layer of the BBQ sauce and the chicken with some cheese and the BBQ sauce. Now we're starting to get into less than healthy territory. But oh yeah, that's gonna be good stuff. I hope that helps out Darius Hines. If anybody has some more advanced grilled chicken recipes for Darius Hines, Crockpot, please help him out. Thank you once again for the awesome big $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Yes, cooking with Paulinetta. It's the wink. The wink with the glasses. I'm telling you. Just another Star Fox remake. Is that like clocking with Scorpion or cooking with Scorpion? Get over here! Grab the spatula. Never had Frank's. Is it good? Yeah. Heck yeah. Venison makes great burgers, chili, and tacos. No, I haven't. I don't think I've ever had that. I've had like the basic, chicken, cow, and pig, fish, multiple sea creatures, squid and octopus. I'm pretty sure both calamari, crab, clams, oysters, lobster. Frog, lamb. Come to think of it, been a long time though. Duck, maybe. Turkey, maybe duck. I'm not sure. I'll remove duck for now because I'm not sure about that. Snail, escargot, cricket, one cricket. That was interesting. Yeah, that might be about it from the Animal Kingdom. Huh. Okay, back to chat. The Paulinetta wink is legendary. Ah, thank you. Maybe it will become a meme one day. How it's used, we'll see. Get a couple of eggs, whisk it in one bowl. Bowl 2, mix some flour, baking powder, salt and pepper, dip in flour, dip in egg, dip in flour again, fry. You will have to look up how much of each to use. Don't remember that. Good advice, though. Charlie, you can't do spicy. That's okay. J Biggs, Mr. NY for life. What's up, everyone in the Galeverse? Everyone going to buy a Steam Deck at the new prices? No, thank you. No offense to the Steam Deck. I had a friend that got one. I tried his. Was comfortable. Good screen. Good visuals. But I don't need one, Nintendo Switch 2 is so powerful and is the only place I could play all of my first-party Nintendo software from the big end that I will have access to these next several years in this generation. And that to me is enough to satisfy a lot of my gaming. My Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, Metroid, Star Fox, Pikmin, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade Chronicles, Splatoon, Luigi's Mansion, and any other surprises that Nintendo wants to do, pulling out from the past, like Punch-Out, F-Zero, or Golden Sun. Ice Climbers, etc. And quite a bit of third-party content. PlayStation has a different purpose, even though it's less, it's still valuable because I like my Uncharted series. I enjoy God of War. I like Ratchet and Clank. Even though it's not a Sony IP, Insomniac Games and Sony have that license for Spider-Man, and they delivered 3 great Spider-Man games and are about to deliver, I'm sure, an awesome Wolverine title, And then Xbox, Xbox, I don't know if I'm going to buy next generation because if they don't keep stuff exclusive and they don't pump out what they have access to, it won't be worth it, you know? Like, first of all, will they even make a new Perfect Dark next generation? Will they even make a new Banjo Kazooie, or a Conker's Bad Fur Day, a Killer Instinct, or a Battletoads, Gears of War, Halo, Forza, Doom, Minecraft, Wolfenstein? Will they make new entries of all of those next gen? Yes or no? If yes, are they going to also be on other systems? So if it's yes to both, awesome. Way to go, Xbox, on making some awesome games that you have ownership of. Way to go, Xbox, on putting it everywhere for more people. I mean, yeah, that's consumer friendly and cool, but then what's the reason to buy an Xbox? If it's exclusive to Xbox and there's a quantity of those games, oh, I'll buy an Xbox just for. If you told me the next Xbox, Paul, guaranteed is going to be the only place to play a new AAA quality, high, awesome, you're gonna like love this, like 9.5 plus out of 10, Perfect Dark, I'd be like, yeah, that's enough. I'll buy a $700 piece of plastic in my cabinet for a brand new 9.5 out of 10 Perfect Dark because I really want a new one, especially if it's that good, you know. But I don't think that's likely anymore. As far as crock-pot chicken, I smother mine in barbecue or Italian dressing, depending on what I'm making. There's all kinds of ways to use the crock-pot. Darius is definitely going to give this stuff a try. Good. You could let's read Tsukino's advice. You could cut up some chicken breast with some salt and pepper, onion, and garlic powder, and some paprika. Cook in a little oil until done in a pan, and then add the barbecue sauce. Frank's red hot sauce is my goat. Put that on everything, says the cringe prophet. See, I'm a country girl, backwoods of Kentucky, born and raised. Mm-hmm. Cool. If that fails, find the nearest KFC. Oh, I like KFC. I haven't had KFC in a while. Dang it. I miss a KFC chicken pot pie. Those are good. But seriously, fried chicken's super easy. Grilled is mostly about keeping your meat moist and checking temperatures. What a funny chat. Good morning, Paul and Co. Good morning, Paladin. Ouch, just saw those Steam Deck prices. I used to have one, but sold it after I got the Nintendo Switch 2 since it wasn't being used. Yeah. I hope that helps. Just cut the chicken into small, even pieces. Cook for 4 minutes on each side. And barbecue sauce. Cook for more. 2 or more minutes. Serve with lettuce wraps. That's good. Yeah, lettuce wrap. Now you could go the other way and put it on some nice warm buns. Oh, dang. But bread calories add up. You know, easy 120 calories a slice of a decent sized piece of bread, and that's 240 of your meal right there. Boom. Lettuce, you look at that, 5 calories more. Yeah. Hey, Patty Burke is in the house. Woo! Guess who is back? Love you guys. Good evening, Patty Burke. Welcome. Welcome. How did your day go, Patty? I'm guessing you had dinner by now. We've been talking about food the last like 5 minutes. 8:51 over there. Yeah, maybe you had dinner. I don't know. But if you did, I hope it was a nice one, and I hope your day went well. We're just about to watch some of this Dragon Quest stuff, and we're just talking about the Steam Deck prices. The OLED model now costs $790, up from $550. That's a $230, no, $240 markup. Dude, that's a big chunk. The 1 terabyte model from $650 to $950. I don't even think they have, and that's the only two models they have now, right? They don't have an entry basic non OLED model anymore, huh? I don't think so. So people wondering, will Nintendo Switch 2 be able to do high numbers because it's more? But everything's more. So that means people who still want entertainment are still going to want it. With everything going up, the most affordable system that happens to have a great library of games may still end up being the most attractive one. So, yeah, will PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox get hit with this? Mm-hmm. Will a Steam Deck 2 cost a lot? Oh, yeah. Nintendo Switch 2 sitting at $500 soon isn't that bad when you compare PS5 that went up, 5.5-year-old system. Xbox Series that went up, 5.5-year-old system. Fortunately, Nintendo Switch didn't go up a second time. It only went up due to the tariffs. And those new prices have been in effect for several months now. Hopefully they don't have to go up also. Nintendo Switch also, utilizes less RAM, so less expensive to build in that regard. But yeah. Big thank you again, though. Patty Burke. Let me get your name on the board. Patty Burke. Heck yeah. Thank you very much for that generous contribution. 1971 with the big 3 megabytes. We make those €2, round them up to 3 megabytes of power. And let's go with the green, white, and red for you. Or green, white, gold. Yeah, you like the green, white, gold, huh? Hey now. Okay. Yeah, they got rid of the cheaper LCD model. Yeah. PlayStation 6 is going to be over 1,000. All right, Paul, I'm back to lurking and listening. All right. GameCube on Switch 2, 5 days until June. Yeah. It's been a fast month. I was originally a little disappointed that the Switch 2 only had 12 gigabytes of RAM instead of 16, but that ended up being a good thing. I think that 12 was a nice point for it. Not too expensive, not being affected now, of course. And then, yeah, 12 gigs of RAM plus DLSS, plenty competent of a system, Paul, do you think they'll have a direct on the Switch 2's birthday, hopefully? No, because it's a Friday, which means you're looking at potentially Saturday morning in Japan, depending on when on Friday you have it. And Friday is Summer Game Fest. So with there being tens of millions of people tuned in worldwide December Game Fest on Friday the 5th, I don't think Nintendo's going to put a Nintendo Direct up that day. Before, I also don't think so, like June, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, but possible. If anything, I'm thinking like 9th, 10th, 11th. Although one of those days, maybe it's the 11th, is I think the World Cup begins or something like that. So maybe you're looking at 17th, 18th, 19th or something, but I would say by the middle of June, because you could give Star Fox one last little push, of this game comes out in 2 weeks. Enjoy the latest trailer. And maybe that trailer shows off something new, By the way, we had 2 in DLC from yesterday, so I'm going to add that. 5, 8, we're at 10 right now. Also, some of you may notice our total members. Is it 568 or 613? I don't know. Yesterday, I added up to 613 members, which was wonderful. But on YouTube Studio today, it says 568. So it's either YouTube Studio didn't update the new members that we got yesterday, or it went in and been like, this is how many new members you got, and this is how many people just happened to leave that day, and this is the new number, 568. So I don't know yet exactly how many members we have. I'm going to refresh now and see. Oh no, sweet. Oh, sweet, dude. Heck yeah, it's even better. We got 615 members. Dude, that's a little bit better than the 613. Let's see. Excellent. Our all-time high was 652. We're at 615. They're 37 away from tying an all-time record. 38 would beat the record by 1. But that is a really healthy amount. And, if that 615 could hang in there until June, that would be pretty cool, because June, we're going to have a Nintendo Switch 2 1-year anniversary stream. We got to have it, We got to celebrate Nintendo Switch 2. So that should be a fun anniversary. Then we've got our Star Fox giveaway coming up June 25th, thanks to Just Another Star Fox Remake. So that's going to be fun. And speaking of fun, oh snap, Patty Burke with the big 5 gifted memberships. Hey man, Patty, you just got us to 620. We are getting up there again. 8 on the board for you. And we gotta bring this up to 15. We're already almost a quarter of the way there for today's goal. Thank you, Patty Burke, for the generosity. Dude, fantastic to see. Now that's a cool way to be spending the evening. Hopefully having a good time, talking in chat. Sunset hopefully hit the water just right this evening. Awesome. Thank you, Patty, for the generosity. Let's see. Who were the 5? Diamond Sty. I don't know, my user. Inbound. Catrix. and Lee Gen Z. Way to go. Mm. Patty, you have a heat wave going here, going over in Ireland. I heard like a lot of Europe's getting this, not so accustomed. Oh, not so typical heat wave. Not accustomed to that. Oh, us Irish people can't adjust. Any advice? Go in the water. Go in the water. Dry off gently, tapping yourself so you're still a little bit damp. Put on some light clothes like a light t-shirt, tank top, loose shorts. Go inside with the fans on. You may have to go back and forth in the water frequently throughout the day, but if you have water nearby, you know, lake, pool, river, ocean, otherwise, you got a lake nearby. Just make frequent dips, man. Go back and forth in that pool. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Yeah, wearing the light clothing. Eating some cool food. Watermelon, cool watermelon could hit good. Cantaloupe, any kind of strawberries or cool berries. Oh, just help some cool go down the esophageal tracts. Yeah, yeah. If it's too cold, you could always just put on more warm clothes. But it gets too hot, you kind of can't get any cooler than a light t-shirt and some loose shorts or something. I'm reading your guys' advice to Patty. Heck yeah, we got you back, Patty. I thought about getting a Steam machine, but with the price increase, I will be fine with my Nintendo Switch 2 and Lite. Yeah, I think most people. Now, I'm biased, but I think most people can be alright. By the way, we have 24 watching, 18 likes. So thank y'all. We almost have as many likes as we have total viewers. That's pretty cool. But like I said, I'm a little bit biased, but I think most people could get away with just being a single console owner per generation. But you have to figure out what's the right type of system for you because what do you value most? If you have a certain connection to Nintendo, Nintendo's the easy answer every gen because the bulk of your spending is going to go towards Nintendo IP. Nintendo supports their hardware quite well, and you get a good amount of variety from other third parties and indies alike. If you have no interest in Nintendo IP or no real connection, a Nintendo Switch 2 is still not a bad idea because you get the portable factor of buying one console and getting two for the price of one. Something to play on TV and to take on the go. And a good amount of variety still from a variety of third party developers. And then if you have no sentimental value to the Nintendo games or anything really, you're still going to like some of the Nintendo games that get put out there. Like, you still will probably like a Zelda game like you enjoy an Assassin's Creed, even if it's not, oh man, I love Zelda franchise or I love Assassin's Creed franchise. You'll still like it. If you need more variety in third parties, however, and or you do like the exclusives that Sony offers or that Microsoft offered, that's when I say, okay, it makes more sense that if you can only buy one system, go with the other two, one of the other two, or potentially a PC. But that is the most expensive option out of the three. But not bad, you know. There isn't a wrong way to go. It's just everyone's a little bit different. Next Thursday is 6 months since you were operated on. Well, I hope that all is going well since that operation, GameCube. Boo Mini 1 is in the house. Hey, Boo Mini. Dream a Little Mo is here. Hey, Dream a Little Mo. Welcome on in. PC handheld wise, the cheapest entry points would be the white Xbox, ROG Ally, or a used ROG Ally. Dream a Little Mo saying, hey, Paul. Hey again, Dream a Little Mo. I saw you came in. Saw you come in. And then saw your, hey, Paul. So welcome on in. Y'all want to watch some of the Dragon Quest content? Start off with 11S. So it doesn't look like there's an upgrade path. So this game is really going to be good for people who don't have Dragon Quest XI on another console or 11S on Nintendo Switch, because you won't be forwarding your save file, nor will you be able to upgrade from the base version on Nintendo Switch of 11S to this one. But it's also not full priced either. So let's check it out.
You're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
It's time to claim your birthright. Only you can save our world.
Yes, the mark of light.
We're all in this together. I'm game if you all are.
You can actually fight. I'm impressed. Maybe you really are the Luminary.
Looks like it's finally time for a date with Destiny.
I'm not about to let you steal all the glory, honey. If you get to have a go, we all do.
Destiny beckons!
Yeah. It's not a new game anymore, but it'll be a new game for some. For those that are like, oh, I really want the next Zelda. You might wait a while, unless if Ocarina of Time Remake comes out this year. Well, give this a try. I'm really waiting for the next Pokemon. When is Pokemon Gale and Pokemon Waves coming out? Well, go ahead and give this a try. Yes, by the way, I know it's winds and waves, but what's a powerful wind? Gale. So I bet you Gale Force and Gale Talk is going to be all over Pokemon Winds and Waves. They should make an alternate box art cover called Pokemon Paul Gale Network. Dang, that would be good. I mean, they already did it once with Pokemon XD Paul Gale Network of Darkness. Hey, Patty, heck yeah. Woo, with another big €5. We got another 6 on the board for you. Taking you from 8 to 14. Boom. Taking our total from 15 to, get out of here, 15. 21. Thank you, Patty Burke, for the generosity, which continues. I really appreciate it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Eternal Darkness Remake, big man. Love y'all. Be good, dude. 333. We need Eternal Darkness to come back. You got your 3 paths. Whether they just remade it as a Metroid Prime like remaster, which is pretty considerable, you know, some new polygon models and the characters and animations, cutscenes, and the rest of the game, you know, visually spruced up, some modern quality of life refinements and controls and such, perhaps saving options, like a solid remaster, right? Or a remake. Hey, we're going over the voice acting again. We're upping the music. We are recomposing, redesigning the floor plan, the environments, the levels, the enemies, more animation. Same game at the DNA. Basically like the Star Fox treatment, right? Or Resident Evil 2, 3, 4 treatment. That'd be cool. I think we'll get Eternal Darkness in some capacity, at the very least, on Nintendo Switch Online. But yeah. Oh yeah. Dang, Patty Burke. Let's get some Eternal Darkness in here. They should make you an NPC in the next Pokemon games. Yeah, the Cringe Prophet. You encountered Pokemon trainer Karate Gale. Karate trainer PGN. Dun 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 dun. Go Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan. Go Hitmonlee, Hitmonlee. Trainer jumped into battle. He used Gale Force. He's using PGN Live. Oh, jeez. Totally. Pokemon Trainer Paul. Let's do it. Come on, Game Freak. Let's go. Or you can play Digimon, Time, Stranger, or the new Monster Hunter Quest games while waiting for Pokemon Winds and Waves. Yeah. Monster Hunter Stories is another fun series to try if you enjoy Pokemon. Yeah. The new rumor is that Blooper Team's Project M for Switch 2 is Eternal Darkness related. Ooh, yeah, that's been something that we have thought about for a while. That's true. I would like that. Paul, you are right. Next GameCube NSO is in June. I think so. Yes, all the Monster Hunter Stories games are good too. You love 2 the most. That's cool. Nintendo Switch 2 feels like the best handheld value-wise Nintendo first party with their new pricing format and third-party games that discounted often. They get discounted often. It's true. Nintendo hasn't had a designated player's choice or greatest hits lineup in some time, but they reduced the price on Nintendo Switch software quite often throughout the year. Oh, Nintendo games never go on sale. That's not accurate. Not at all. They go on sale quite a bit, you know. Hey, let's watch Dragon Quest Monsters.
It's wild to see people
also
chase
coming
their
to Nintendo
passion
Switch
in
2.
a way that's
This one's
so
releasing on
inspiring.
almost everything.
Gotta grip it and rip it.
See what I mean? Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, Steam, on Windows. I mean, that's a lot. You can get Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 when the next sale happens. Such good games. Can't wait for this new one, yeah. Let me see. This is the 9-minute version. This is also them announcing, talking about everything. We'll get to the trailer.
どうぞご覧ください。
This is the sneak peek for Dragon Quest XII. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If people like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, why not in the meantime try Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade? There are games that are comparable enough that if enough people like this one and enough people like this one, there's that chunk in the middle that's probably going to reflect you. Maybe not, but it's worth a try. If you love Street Fighter, why not try Super Smash Brothers? If you really like Mario Kart, why not try Sonic Adventure Racing? Or Sonic Racing, you know? Like, you're a big fan of Banjo-Kazooie? Give Yooka-Laylee a shot. Now, some things don't necessarily translate over exactly, like Gran Turismo and Mario Kart, and vice versa. You may like both. If you like one, you know, it's possible that you like the other, but not a guarantee. But you still might if you enjoy racing games, if you like that aspect, but there are different enough elements to them that, unlike some of the examples, I think that's where it's like, okay, well, it's a racing game. It's not quite the same. You can make the argument of like Street Fighter 6 and Super Smash Brothers, although Street Fighter 6 has its other elements too, like, you know, variety of types of fighting and gameplay styles and a world tour mode if you miss Subspace Emissary. So, you know, it's worth to expand. It's worth to test your horizons. That's all I'm getting at. Because you should never be bored in the video game industry. You're really looking forward to the next Call of Duty? Play some Fortnite, dude. Fortnite's fun. And it's free, for crying out loud. Just do it. Just play. Just play. I don't know how. Well, you didn't know how to walk at one point in life. You didn't know how to speak. You didn't know math. You didn't know how to play anything. You learned. You'll learn how to play Fortnite. You'll learn how to play whatever. Just try. Give things a fair shot. That is my opinion. Diversify. The thing about DQ Monsters is that it's coming soon, but they showed no gameplay. Yeah, that is kind of odd. With even scrapped DQ12 got early gameplay footage. That's a little bit weird. That's true. Just another Starbox remake. Also, Dragon Quest Monster the Dark Prince is on sale for only $10 now. Good deal. I'm happy for people who are happy about being... I'm happy for people who are happy about people being happy. I agree with you. I like that too. Yep, odds are next GameCube drop is June Coliseum. I love Gale of Darkness. Sleepy Protagonist. Still waiting for Coliseum. Sketches of Harmony saying, hey, glad this has gone back to bright and colorful. Keen to grab 11S. Cool. Where did you go, Sketches of Harmony? Sketches of Harmony. I'm glad. Yeah, I agree too. Hey, Patty Burke with the extra 1 gifted membership, bringing our total up to 621. Huge thanks, Patty Burke, for your megabyte contribution at 15. Total megs for the stream at 22. And we are slightly past a third there to today's goal. Big thank you, Patty Burke. It went to Luis Smash 345. Thank you very, very much. I meant Square Enix remade DQ 12 for a more light story. Pokemon Fan 34, you're heading out. Bye. Have a good one. Sketches, how are you, Paul? Variety is good. I'm getting back into turn-based. Great for handheld play. Doing well today so far. Thank you. Had a couple of fun videos that I put up in the last couple of days. We'll watch a short or two in a moment. How are you doing, Sketches of Harmony? No, the next GameCube drop is Mario Sunshine for the summer. That's a no-brainer. Why do you think they've been waiting so long unless they drop both at the same time? That's also possible. I think they could be waiting until August for Super Mario Sunshine to coincide with the release date of the Nintendo GameCube original. Maybe not, though. I mean, it's not like they have to wait until August 21st, just to say, hey, this is the 24th anniversary to the date. Enjoy, or something like that, No. But summer goes from, like June 22nd through September 22nd. So summer is a decent window, right? As all the quarters are, all of the seasons are. But yeah, Colosseum and Super Mario Sunshine seem like logical choices to be the two next GameCube NSO drops. Sunshine is already available technically via the Super Mario 3D Collection package. No longer available, but there are 9.9 million people out there that have it, so they have a modern way, those people at least, to play Sunshine. But yeah, that would be nice to get Sunshine on NSO. I think we will see more Dragon Quest Monster in the next Direct, and that is why we didn't see gameplay, maybe. Beat RE7 and about midway through RE8 while clocking in 25 hours in Endless Ocean Luminous. Now I may play some Dragon Quest Monsters next. That's good. That's good. I gotta get back into 8 myself. You've been playing Tales of Arise, but it's a little bit of a depressing title. Sketches of Harmony. I'm good, thanks, Paul. You're welcome. Just finished up Kingdom Battle. That's a good one. And started Child of Light finally. It's a beautiful game. I remember that. That's good. I'm glad you like it. Let's watch a little more, maybe. If y'all want to.
というわけで、ドラゴンクエスト12夢の彼方へ
I think
この
now
度
they're gonna show off
初公開です。わ
some of the
ー
art.
やっとお披露目できましたね。
できました。堀井さん、
はい、
少しだけでいいんで作品の内容をお話しいただけます？
そうですね。じゃあ今日は少しだけ。今回は不思議な夢が見えてしまう主人公の冒険を描いた物語です。夢の彼方にはきっとダークではなくて明るくワクワクするような世界が広がっていると思いますよ。以前発表した12から変わりましたが、皆さんに楽しんでもらえると思います。
めちゃくちゃ楽しいお話になったんですけど。
Yeah. The rest is just updates. Ooh, Mina the Hollower, by the way. It's been getting some good review scores. Y'all see that? Mina's looking good. Let's see. Real Brony says, "Hey Paul, speaking of NSO, since there's only 2 games left on NSO, do you think the direct reveals the next batch of GCN games for NSO? Personally, I think it's a lock, especially if they release both Sunshine and Coliseum simultaneously. You know, they've done 9 games in 11 months. In 10 days, Nintendo Switch 2 will be out for a year. I think if you drop a 10th GameCube game on NSO on June 4th, just a day before the Nintendo Switch 2 first anniversary, that would be cool. Just so you could say 10 games in the first year. And then maybe, you know, a week later, 2 weeks later, when you have a direct, you go ahead and announce that next month, July, will be the other one. So maybe like Pokemon followed by July, Mario Sunshine, or vice versa. Mario Sunshine, June 4th, followed by July, Pokemon Coliseum. That'd be pretty cool, you know? We'll see. Switch 2, Star Fox 2, yep, coming soon. Tsukino Ame, yeah. $10 sale till June 2nd. Demo. Henry, hi. Eunice is here. What's up, Paul? What's up, everyone? What's up, Eunice? How you doing? How's everything today? Tsukino, I think we will get the direct June 10th through 11th or June 17th to 18th. Hopefully June 10th. You know what? Remember how I said earlier, I think 9th, 10th, 11th sounds good just because it's after Summer Game Fest. But then I said, like, I think the World Cup starts the 11th or something. World Cup, June 11th? Am I right? It's just something like that. Yeah, the World Cup. I was right. The World Cup starts June 11th. So, do you want to avoid even being on the same day as that? Maybe. I like 11th. Direct is going to be interesting. Real Brony. I want to buy Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, but I owe money to voice actors for my channel projects, so unfortunately I gotta wait. I'm also trying to wait and see what the Direct announces, because if Smash 6 gets announced, then pardon my French. Yeah. Oh man, Smash 6. I don't know if anybody is ready for that. Time-wise, we're ready for it. But I don't know if anybody is really ready for what the internet's going to be like if Nintendo would just shock us all with a trailer, a reveal. No more of this. Are we getting a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition? Are we going to get Ocarina of Time remake or not? People think we are. What about this rumor of a 3D Mario next year? Could they show it off early? Okay, we got Star Fox. No one's really probably expecting a serious, full-on gameplay reveal, story reveal, polished-looking, finalized game of Super Smash Bros. 6. Of course, nobody expecting, and it's coming this November. It's the big holiday game. Oh my gosh. Or it's coming next March. Like, that doesn't seem super likely, but that's what I mean. That's why, since it's so unlikely, how shocked would the world be? How shocked would the hardcore gamer online be? Dude, we wouldn't see it coming. We wouldn't be ready for that. I love June 5th, the 1 year anniversary, but Summer Game Fest starts. 4th would be a dream, but pure hopium. See, you could still do something on the 4th, like... So you could still do something on the 4th or the 5th, like... not a direct on the 5th, let's say, but... a Nintendo acknowledgement post on X and other, social media platforms, channels, saying, happy first anniversary to Nintendo Switch 2. All Nintendo Switch 2 owners, update your systems today for a special surprise. And that special surprise being a Nintendo Switch 2 1 year anniversary badge icon. A jingle when you turn it on. A theme. You've got light mode, dark mode, and you got anniversary mode, Nintendo Switch 2 theme, where it's like red, or has a little bit of music, a little jingle to it, or it's a little montage video of the last year's worth of Nintendo Switch 2 related events, the live experiences that they've had around the world, fans lining up, people playing, commercial snippets, gameplay montages, a list of games available. Like, something cool like that would still be pretty neat, And maybe they even do, and next week, Nintendo Direct. Like, that would be cool. Ooh. On the first anniversary, you have some kind of montage, teaser, trailer thing, perhaps a little freebie update on NS2 itself, but the announcement that next week will be a Direct. Dang, that would be cool. You give it a 7-day countdown right there. Yeah. I gotta wait for Yoshi 2 with Star Fox, Rhythm Heaven, and Densha Attack coming up. I'm keeping my expectations low for the next Nintendo Direct. I want to go in and be surprised. Oh, put down a pre-order for Elliot. Heck yeah. Right on, Patty Burke. Good choice right there. Let's see. Should we watch this one? It's a little bit of a simple one, but fun regardless because it's a 40th anniversary one. Today in gaming history, May 27th, 1986, Dragon Quest launched for the Famicom in Japan. Happy 40th anniversary to Dragon Quest. Today in gaming... It's one of the OGs, Real Brony. Most wanted characters: Waluigi, Paper Mario, Toad, Tails, Dr. Eggman, Scorpion, Shantae, Master Chief, and or Panther, and Gino. Let's see. How many of those do I think could actually make it? I don't know. It'd be pretty cool to see a couple of them. The Cringe Prophet. I've been playing the Adventures of Elliot demo so much just to upgrade the Magicite box over and over. I have 9 hours of the demo now. Nice. That's nice. Roger Enyard is here. Roger Enyard. Greetings all. Hope your day is better than mine today. Moving forward regardless of today's garbage. Today, the only thing that I'm aware of, Roger... Well, first of all, thank you for being here. I'm sorry to hear that your day's not going the best. The only thing I'm aware of today is Dragon Quest Day, which we looked at the footage of Monster, 11S Definitive Edition, NS2 version, and 12. And then you got Steam Deck going up in price. Oof. Pricey one. With no OLED model, or with no LCD model, between OLED and 1 terabyte version, look at $950 for the latter. But it's going well over here, Roger. So I hope this place could cheer you up a bit. Hope Mario Sunshine is June. Sketches of Harmony with the big 2-pound holla. 2 pounds? We're going to call that $3 also. We're going to bust this up here. Boom. Thank you. 2 Sketches of Harmony with the big, we'll call it 3 megabytes. So, yeah. I appreciate that. Let me know if you have a color of choice so I could get that looking nice for you. And what did you say? Agalos 2 trailer? Let's do it. Let's do it. If that is what you would like to see, absolutely. Let's go for it. Thank you, Sketches of Harmony, for the 2 pounds. I appreciate it. Help getting our stream closer, 23, towards another expansion pack. Alrighty, I've got a couple of trailers. Tell me if this one is satisfactory. Fuchsia? Fuchsia. Let's see. That's a bit fuchsia-esque, right? I hope. Let's check out this Agalos 2 trailer.
Product not yet rated.
Good music. I dig it. art style reminds me a little bit like Joe and Mac on Super NES. But the map system is Metroidvania-esque. I like the sound of this though. Do you recommend the first one? Yeah, coming to PS4 and PS5. You gotta imagine that ought to come to Nintendo Switch. You're right. The music sounds amazing. Yeah, Mobile Stats 1. I dig that. One of the best Wonder Boy in Monster World type games I've played. You know what? Let's see. Sketches of Harmony. It's got me curious. Let's see. Check out the first one. Nice song too. I mean, nice soundtrack too. Heck yeah. Jeez, that's good. Way to go, Sketches of Harmony. Yeah, the game's out for PlayStation, the first one that is, PlayStation 4, 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, $15 on all of them. It'll likely be on everything, probably even the OG Switch. Yeah. Well, that's cool. No release date of this new one, though, huh? Not yet.
Product not yet rated.
Let's see. This summer. Okay. This summer. Hey, that's not bad. You know it's going to come out within 4 months. AJ Rax 045 is coming on in with a hi everyone. Hi AJ Rax, welcome. But Patty Burke 1971 is saying night night because it's getting late over there. Well, thank you Patty for being here today. I appreciate your awesome 15 megabytes of power, helping us get to a little over a third of our goal, boosting up the total members by 6 today. Very nice of you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I should put somewhere on here a little reminder for myself so I don't have to look at my phone. Like, oh, when we get a high member total like we are today at 621, 652 was the all-time high. I should put like a little thing at the bottom somewhere of, maybe I'll do that now actually. So I know like what was the all-time total, because sometimes the name slips me, you know? All-time member high 652. So thank you, Patty Burke. and have a good night. And hopefully see you tomorrow evening. Stay good. AJ Rex 045, how are you doing today? I feel like if we're going to watch some videos again, we should watch them for you because we went over the Dragon Quest content earlier, checking out Monster 4 11S Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and 12. Taking longer than they thought? Yeah. Rebooted it? Mm-hmm. But is it looking good? Oh, yeah. So if you want to watch it again, let me know. AJRack045 says, Paul loved your drive-through video. Why, thank you. It was pretty funny. I mean, it was fun to do. But pretty funny. Like, I watched back and I was like, okay. It was kind of funny. Oh, Patty Burke, one more time. Look at that. One more time. An extra shout out saying, good night, Paul, my friend. Be good. Be good yourself, Patty. Thanks for ending on a strong note. Boom. Irish Power doesn't let you just go normal. No. You leave with a bang. Boom. Clearly, with the 18 bringing us up to 26. Big thank you, Patty. Have a good night. Everyone's saying bye, Patty. Everyone's saying hi, AJ, and bye, Patty. And Sketches of Harmony is saying it's a vibe and gameplay is tight, cheap, in a sale. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's 15 in normal time. I see you, Paul. Getting close to 6 million channel views. Thanks, Melville Stats 1. Yeah, in particular, last year and this year were quite considerable. We've had a lot of fun. My most wanted announcements for the Direct are 3D Mario, new Paper Mario that's a true return to form, Smash 6 or Ultimate NS2 Edition. I'll take either. New Mario Party, Superstar sequel with GameCube boards and GCN mechanics, Mario Party games coming to NSO, new Animal Crossing game that takes place in a metropolis. Some good hopes there. Sketches says, have you watched Monarch Season 2 yet, Paul? Yes, I did. I finished it. My wife and I watched it together. We liked it. I watched the last episode. Won't spoil, of course. Now, I thought it was good. I hope that there's a Season 3. The ending, like the ending, made me wonder, hold on, is this a different one of them? Or is this being shown from a different angle, but is from that movie? And it looks like it's not that. It's the former, which is a different one of them or something. Hard to tell with exact timeline and location, but it was good. Like, the overall season was good. W. Patty, top of the evening. Night Cube. I'm good, says AJ Rex. I got a little sleep because of the Dragon Quest shows this morning and all of the excitement. Yeah. Congrats on 2,500 videos, Paul. Thank you, Mobile Stats. I just like the stream, Paul. Thanks, Real Brony. Game Center X DQ12 looks great. Love the concept of the protagonist haunted by dreams. Very sleep deprived, yeah. Mario Party 8 and 9 getting mashed up into new titles. Maybe. I lose track of the timing, but it built to a good finish, huh? Yeah. I kind of would like them to, I don't know why they don't do it, but bottom left corner, at the beginning of every scene, if they change scenes from like 1971, we're in Vietnam, we're in Kong Skull Island, something like this, to 2014, Godzilla's attack in San Francisco, to 2019 or 2023, like, go ahead and just for a little bit, just fade in, fade out, of whatever the date is, the year at least, in the bottom left, just for a quick couple second flash. I need that. Woo! Excuse me. Let's see. Second sneeze today, and a little bit of a clearing of my throat. Hopefully I'm not catching anything. Thank you for the blessings. But yeah, regarding Monarch, yeah, cool ending overall. I think I liked season 1 better. Actually, yeah, I did like season 1 better, but I liked season 2. I really liked season 1 though. I thought season 1 was great. I thought this one was really good. Yeah, but I'd be happy with a third season. How likely do you think all my wishes are for the direct? Which ones do you think are most realistic, and which ones do you think are pie in the sky dreams? The probability, the likelihood of everything coming that any one of us would have, very slim. But could you see a 3D Mario pop up? Yeah, that could. A new Paper Mario? I mean, it's been a little while since the Origami King. But maybe they would consider like Color Splash, port that over to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, do that first before a new 2D Paper Mario, maybe. A new Smash? Maybe, but I think they could get away with an Ultimate NS2 edition. More Mario Party? We just had Mario Party last year. Yeah, with the Jamboree TV. You know, it's not a full-on new game, but does it buy enough time for a new Mario Party to come out like in 2027 instead? Well, yeah, and then maybe you do show it off in June or September and it come out in 2027. Maybe. Animal Crossing. I would like to see Animal Crossing be bigger. I want to see like trains involved. You give me island, you give me some city spaces. You have a little bit of helicopter travel that you allow people to do, jet ski travel in between islands, train travel in between like maybe states, depending on how big you go. But I don't know if it's Animal Crossing's time yet with Pokemon Pokopia and Tamagotchi Life just coming out back to back. I think you spend a little more time on AC. I don't know. I mean, more so I lose track with where it is movie timeline. No, yeah, me too, Sketches of Harmony. Because that's the thing, because the years I can associate better with where they place in the movies if they put the year in the bottom left or something like that. Because if they say 2014, I know 2014 is Godzilla, 2014. If they just put, like 1969 or something like that, I know, okay, that's Kong Skull Island time. if they put Godzilla King of the Monsters, okay, if they, 2019, I'm like, oh, okay, that's happening during this one. Godzilla vs. Kong, I know, all right, you're looking at 2021. Godzilla vs. Kong, or Godzilla X Kong, New Empire, I know, all right, now we're looking at 2024 territory. And if it was something like, 2027, oh, this is a glimpse of the future. You're talking about the New Empire. I mean, not the New Empire, Supernova. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll just get a list online and I'll look. You know what? Hey, maybe we do that now. Monarch timeline with movies. Let's see. Yeah. Nintendo port Woolly World. You're right, Pokemon fan. Yoshi's Woolly World. Paper Mario Color Splash. Kirby's Canvas. What's that one called? Canvas Curse or Canvas? The one that we get to draw. Yeah. And Star Fox Zero. There's like 4 games that ought to come over at some point. Eunice, you want something from Monolith Soft? Me too. Sketches, I'd like to play Star Fox Adventures on NSO. Never played, but my bro liked it. Yeah, that's a good one. Roger Enyart played it within the last few weeks. Streaming it. Having Hope 5. Hey, y'all. Hey, Having Hope 5. Welcome. I feel like them porting Color Splash would cause a lot of backlash if they did that, since the game was basically Sticker Star 2, and Sticker Star 2 was hated, and so is Color Splash. They likely brought back the 1,000-Year Door to test the waters for the classic formula. I mean, they could do Color Splash, just a simple port, but when they do it, say, and the next Paper Mario title is currently in development, There you go. And people don't have to buy it, but maybe it sells another like 700,000. Maybe optimistic sells like 2.5 million. Star Fox Assault. Yeah, Pokemon. That's a good one to think it could happen. Adventures, maybe more likely than Assault at this time. Having Hope 5 with the 2 jewels. Thank you, Having Hope 5. Those jewels are looking nice today. Having Hope 5 with the star bits right there. Hope, let me know if you have a color choice, what that color choice is to have your name highlighted in. You like 2014 and versus Kong the most, I think. Yeah. Kirby Yarn something. Well, there's Kirby's Epic Yarn. That was on Wii. That's a great game. Of the American ones. See, Epic Yarn was Wii. What's the Kirby game on? I think it was like Canvas Curse, right? Kirby for Wii U. What was that one called? Oh, no. Oh, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I said Canvas Curse. Yeah, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Star Fox Zero. Paper Mario Color Splash. And I said one other one. What was the other one? I forgot. Yoshi's Woolly World. That one for sure. 4 final games probably that I think Nintendo, during a dry season on Nintendo Switch 2, or what would be a dry season, they won't let it be. They'll use one of those 4 and plop it in there, and probably since it won't require all that much horsepower, they'll stick it on a Nintendo Switch also. And then maybe you even got the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. You have 6 games that you could use. Although I think Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, those HD versions, you gotta pump them up. It's been too long. Or maybe they remake Paper Mario 64 and say the next Paper Mario game is in development. I think that'd be a much easier pill to swallow. People would like that. I've not played Assault either, Poke, so that suits me. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I like 64 better, but Assault's cool. Assault's good. I'm waiting for Monolith Soft's new IP, but was also hoping for Xenoblade Chronicles and Switch 2 editions. Yeah. I think we're going to get a Switch 2 edition of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. D-Mang 42. Thank you for the big 10 jewels. Awesome. I appreciate that, D-Mang. Let me get your name up here. D-Mang 42 with the 10 jewels. Heck yeah. Thanks a lot. Let's see, do I have to adjust that now? A little bit, yeah. I like to get everybody's name up here who has contributed in the stream. I've actually been holding off on playing Paper Mario 64 to see if they do a remake. Yeah, although annoying, the Poochie content was only on 3DS. See, they could bring the 3DS Poochie content onto Nintendo Switch 2 and make it a definitive edition. That's the only Switch 2 edition I want is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, says Having Hope 5. Oh wait, hold on, we just got something. D-Mang sent 6-7 for 67 jewels. Heck yeah, that's our first 67. Thank you for the big 6-7. That's a cool one. D-Mang, you're 67. That just brought you up to a total of 77, so big thanks. And, hold on, we got more here. Having Hope 5 with some sparkles in the house. 2 more sparkles, bringing you up to 4. Thanks a lot to the 2 of you for the extra sparkles. Oh, and D-Mang. Oh, wait, I got the 10 earlier. Yeah, okay, I saw that one. The coins, the gold coins. Got the gold coins. We got the jewels, some sparkles, and 6-7 action. What would you do for me if I joined the 50 belt? But Pokemon Fan 34. Tell me what you would like? You get the PGN brown belt video every month. You could get the random bonus pool jump once a month. Would you rather have, instead of like the random pool jump once a month, a couple more designated videos? Because the default black belt tier perk is and was supposed to be like the live workout session, the live personal training session, because the brown belt tier is for the once a month exercise session, pre-recorded video that is requested by the individual to have made for them. But if an exercise video wasn't requested, some other type of, short form content video is fine. The black belt tier then was, okay, you get the designated pre-recorded for you to be shared with others within the brown belt community, but a video in the black belt tier, you get that one, but then also like the live workout session, which is 30-minute live workout one-on-one. It would be like a through Discord or through YouTube, but for members only, right? Like we've had a members only stream before. This would be like members only, but okay, it's just black belt here at this point. But if nobody wants that or takes advantage of, the once a month live workout session, then it's become the random pool jump at any time that's requested, whether it's a designated video later on in the day, at night, whatever, or live on stream, like, hey, right now, turn the camera around and then hop on in with no warning, just this. Yep, okay, do it. But it could be, if it's not that, it could be, all right, another video. Or, let's see, what if black belts had a permanent spot on the donor page, a permanently highlighted spot, like a black belt shout out spot, or what if a black belt tier eventually gets like a sticker placement of the name? Or another video. Different possibilities. Sketch is asking, where do these things come from? So people are buying jewels on YouTube, which you could buy in bulk. Like, buy a few thousand jewels for $30 or whatever it is. And then instead of using like a credit card every time after, whenever you do like a super chat or gifted memberships to somebody, you already have this boatload of jewels, and then you could just click the jewel, whatever sticker you want, and it'll just take away little by little of your total that you pre-purchased. The only Switch 2 edition I want is Smash. You would upgrade that. Thank you again, D-Mang, and Having Hope. And Sketches of Harmony, Darius Hines, Patty Burke. I appreciate it. Well, I don't think Smash 6 has a very good chance of making it. I think everything is here could be the tagline. To make it feel ultimate, free hammer of my choice. Plus, something Smash was leaked to show by Necrofilipe, but I didn't know what it was. Personally, I think it's NS2 edition. In addition to Smash 64 dropping, yeah. Melee being the first game to be added in the next batch of NSO games coming later. Melee, huh? Baby. Hey, Patty Burke, you're finally tuning out for the night. Well, now it is getting into the wee hours of the morning. I mean, no. Evening. Wait, no. It's not even that late. It's only 9:11. It's not that late, Patty Burke. You're not going to bed yet. Well, unless if you have to go, then you gotta go, but it's okay. How is that a thing and why? I have someone who's a... Whoa! Hey! Patty Burke! See what I mean? You're not going to bed. It's not even 10 o'clock. Patty Burke, you gotta stay up all night long. We have to make it tonight. Is 9 o'clock even nighttime yet? I mean, yeah, it is, but... Oh, man, thank you, Patty Burke, for the big 5 gifted memberships. Getting us up to 626 total today for you. 23 megabytes of power. Oh, wow. We are almost halfway there on the expansion pack goal. Big one. 31. Almost that Virtual Boy status or Game Boy Advance status. Let's see. Who did Patty Burke gift these memberships to? Wiley Tiger? Darius Hines! Hey, heck yeah, dude! That's pretty sweet. Darius Hines, I don't know if Darius is still in the chat. I hope you are, because Darius was here earlier. And then now Darius just got a gifted membership. Kevin, Contento, Sigi Helgu, and Xylon XD. Let's go, Patty Burke. You predict the direct was goal will have Smash Overload, Switch 2 edition, Fighter Pass 3, new characters, 64 melee. It's still warm, and sun's only just got down in England. It's all that Guinness. So this heat wave is really something, huh? The Devastator. Yo, Paul, what do you think about the new Middle Earth game being made with following? Man, this is another sneeze. Woo! Third sneeze of the stream. Is it some allergy or something flowing up in here? Am I catching something? I don't know. I don't like coughing, but I do like sneezing. I like sneezes. Oh, so let's see. The same studio that made Kingdom Come 1 and 2. I like The Lord of the Rings. I like that IP, so I'm looking forward to the new Middle Earth. Thank you for the multiple blessings. Oh. Okay, Pokemon Fan 34. So you're looking for some increased moderator power. Let's see. Well, right there I see remove as standard moderator. That's about it. I don't want to remove. A different color or name would be cool if that was possible, you know. $20.99 would be perfect. Smash's 30th anniversary. Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Let's see. "1950s, the dawn of Monarch. U.S. government discovers Godzilla, prompting the formal creation of Monarch Organization. That's during the Castle Bravo nuclear tests. 1973, Skull Island Expedition. Bill Randa leads a Monarch expedition to Skull Island. Uncovering Kong. 1990, Skull Island's Secret. A group of shipwrecked characters attempt to escape the monster-ruled island. So that was a Skull Island Netflix animated series. The Janjira disaster. That was when Monarch uncovers the skeleton of a deceased titan in the Philippines, awakening the parasitic mutospores that caused a nuclear disaster in Japan. We get to 2014 with G-Day and Godzilla emerging. He returns to the surface to hunt down and kill the mutos, causing the catastrophic destruction in San Francisco. But okay, we'll see what gets addressed here or there. 14 to 17, Monarch rebuilding. In the immediate wake of Godzilla's San Francisco reveal, a brother and sister team investigate their family's connection to Monarch, exploring events both before and after G-Day. 2019, Rise of the Titans. The eco-terrorist Alan Jonah unseats the three-headed Ghidorah, forcing Godzilla to reclaim his title as King of the Monsters by defeating him. 24 to 27, Titans battle across the globe as Monarch expands deep into the Hollow Earth. Humanity deals with the fallout of the Titans and a looming new menace. That doesn't quite break down as much as I would like when it comes to tell me the little bits in between. You know what I did like? Not to be too spoilery just in case, but I think it was the final episode, the certain communications that happened on the radio between somebody, and then the visual scene of a couple of characters with one another with a lot of colors on screen at the same time. Like, that was cool.
Fire! Fire! Don't let them through! Because it's May 27th, 29 days until the release of Star Fox! Fire! Fire!
Area 6 General right there. I could see Super Smash Bros. 6 coming out this generation. Because even if it's like, what? Ultimate came out in 18? Even if it's 10 years, you're looking at 2028. Nintendo Switch 2 would barely be, 3 years old. Yeah. Or if they do an Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 edition, let's say this year or next year, I think that could buy them a year until Smash 6, which would be 27, 28. Typically, Smash Bros. Games come out earlier in a Nintendo console generation than later. $100 characters. That was a nice touch, thank you. Alrighty. I don't want to end the stream just yet. I'm going to get some water, though. And we've got 30 people watching. I think we have over 20 likes. Thank you all for being here. We may or may not hit our expansion pack streak today. If we don't, that's all right. We've got 4 save files active. It would mean, well, we go down to 3. If we hit it, cool. If we don't, hey, we've got some save files. 30 watching, 27 likes. Let's go. You gonna do a Star Fox VTuber stream? I'm gonna have to. I think so. Sketches of Harmony. Okay, I'm highlighting that comment now, so I could go get some water. Hopefully, clear up my throat a little bit. I'll be right back. so I won't end it yet. You know what? Here, I have a video to play in the meantime.
We're here at one of the most fine burger joints in all of Los Angeles, Tommy's. In addition to burgers, they also have tremendous fries and hot dogs. Oh, what should I order? Probably something spicy. Let's find out what they have, shall we? Oh, I'm so excited.
Hi, welcome, Tommy. Can I have you?
Hello there, the name is Bayonetta. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. I don't know if you're familiar with any of my video games, but I love spicy food. Do you have a burger that's spicy?
Pardon me?
Do you have a burger that's spicy?
Yeah, everything is caliente.
Oh, please, I would love to have a caliente burger. A caliente cheeseburger, please.
Okay, caliente burger?
Yes, please.
You want a caliente or regular cheeseburger?
Weight loss starts with a game plan. Meet Wegovy Pill, the #1 prescribed GLP-1 weight loss pill. People taking Wegovy Pill lost over 30 pounds. Some lost over 47 pounds. Your body, your move. Your time to make a change. To lose the weight and keep it off.
Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or a serious allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes or heart racing at rest. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy, you can live lighter with less weight. Get started for a lower price. Ask your prescriber about Wegovy Pill today.
Yeah, you know what's odd? If something's free, people just can't resist it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Wow, is that pink shirt free? Yeah, I need one.
But what really baffles me is that people turn down free money by not switching to Geico. Customers can save $900, you know.
Oh, free bank shirt?
Yeah, it's not quite one. Excuse me, sorry, do you have this in extra small?
Nah.
Oversized is in. Totally.
It feels good to find the right fit. It feels good to Geico.
Caliente.
Everything in the caliente?
Oh, yes, please. The more the better.
All right, anything else?
Yes. I'd like a regular chili cheese dog.
Chili cheese dog with everything?
Yes. Also...
You want the caliente hot dog too, or just regular?
No, just a regular hot dog.
Okay.
Hold on.
How about one
Did
regular
Patty
fry?
Burke... Oh my gosh,
you have a
Patty
caliente
Burke, while
chili
I was
cheese
gone,
Oh,
you
yes,
did
I would
another
love-
5? Oh, Patty Burke with the big 5 bonus gifted memberships. Mario, what do you say to Patty Burke? Thank you, Patty. That's so nice of you. Now I can be a happy kitty again. What do you mean? You were always a happy kitty. Yeah, but when you get super chats and when you get gifted memberships and stuff, it makes me happy. Why? Because it's the more the merrier around here. And plus, gifted memberships are green like my eyes. Show the chat. Okay. Mario wants you to see his eyes. Oh boy, that's a big kitty. Mario, look in the camera. Look in the camera. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see this. You see this guy? You see this guy? There we go. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. That's Mario. Look at this. Have you ever seen this much cat? Look at how far back I have to go. What's up, my kitty? Have you ever seen this much cat? Look. Now that, you can't even get the whole cat in one shot. You can't even, look, okay. Look at that cat. That's a kitty. That's Mario there. This is my buddy. Look at this guy. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, that's a good kitty. Thank you, Patty Burke, for the awesome 5 gifted memberships. Okay, Mario, you want to go down? You could go down. Let me add that to the total. 28 total here. We're now past halfway on the stream goal to 36. That also means total memberships up to 631. Dude, that's 21 away from tying the all-time record. This is nuts. This has been an awesome stream for new memberships. Huge thank you. Patty Burke, 1971, gifting memberships to Dank Meme Center X. Awesome right there. Halbor, Timothy Billings, Brian Applegate, and Derek Wilson. And speaking of awesome, Dank Meme Center X just got one. Dank Meme Center X is here in the chat. I can see right here. Ultimate ended well with Sora, so no need to add on top of that. Just go straight to the next entry with an overhaul of the OG8. So I have a similar mindset of go with an overhaul of Smash Bros. And what it means to be a Smash Bros. Game with like a base roster of 8 or 12 selectable right then and there, day one, with there being a total, though, of like 24 or 32 characters on that cartridge or on that download, but that you have to unlock along the way. But like start off with 8 or 12 and then just unlock them because that's fun and make it 32. And then something like once every 6 months for 6 batches of these, do a 4-character, 4-stage pack. So, you know, over the course of these 3 years, which would be like 3.5 years total, you would have these, 24 characters added on to this base of 32, and you end up with like 56 or something like that. Or maybe you make it like 64 characters, but like it could be like 56, honestly. It doesn't have to be 64, even though I like the number. But it could be a smaller roster, but everybody playing different, new mechanics, new stages, new way of thinking, alternate costumes, some type of Subspace Emissary sequel-ish mode, whether it's 3D or 2D, I don't know, but I would like it. Yeah. If it means, hey, take longer to get there, so in the meantime, give us Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, rollback netcode online, 4K, 60, some improved polygon models, lighting, shadows, but no new characters, no new stages, just, souped up visually and better online play, and maybe some ranked options online could be enough to buy some time. We have a lot of time. We've had a lot of time, but to buy a little more time for the new sequel to be like epic, I don't know. Hi, Chair. How's it going?
Oh, very well, thank you, Charlie. Dank Meme Center X says, hi, Chair Gale Network. Hi, Dank Meme. Having Hope 5 says, Chair Stream. Yeah, that's right. Hi, Having Hope 5. Tsukino Ame says, hi, Chair. How you doing today? I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing, Tsukino Ame?
Yeah, you got the chair talking quite a bit there. Oof, he don't got YouTube Premium. Oh, did the commercial play? Was there an ad that was playing? Yeah. Oops. LOL for after the burger. Chair, only fan.
Hey, Patty Burke, thank you big time for the 5 gifted memberships. That's probably for me though, right? Not for PGN. Yeah, thank you.
I think it was for me, Chair. Patty's on a roll. Heck yeah. He is. Mario Kitty, that's right. Mario, you're so handsome. I will tell him later. Chillin' Heart says, hi, Kitty. Having Hope. Hi, Mario. I'm back. Got McDonald's. Nice Mobile Stats 1. I hope it was a good meal, or is a good meal. Such a cute kitty. Thank you. Oh, he's beautiful. So cute. Yeah. He's a cute guy. He's just made out of fluff. He's 12.4 pounds. Or no. He's 12 pounds 4 ounces, which is 12.25 pounds. So he's not even like 12 and a half pounds. And I don't even know how to get him to 13. He gets it's not a can, but it's like a pack of food for breakfast, a pack of food for lunch. That's wet food, right? He's got like 5 water bowls filled up that are constantly, refreshed, poured out, cleaned, filled up with new water. So he has a good access to water. He has 2 wet food cans a day. And then throughout the middle of the day, randomly, if he asks you, you can't say no, and you give him snacks. And you give him snacks in his little snack tower. So he has either dry food snacks or this like dry food snack treat, but different hybrids, different types of those types of things. And he gets those like whenever he asks for it. You walk by and he goes, meow, like people just give him. So, but he's active, He's played with, he runs back and forth, he plays with Peach, he moves around, goes to the bathroom, does his business. He just sticks to 12 pounds 4 ounces. Which is good, it's fine, it's healthy, You don't want him to be like overweight unhealthy or underweight unhealthy. He's just right, but I'm like, dang, this guy doesn't hit 13. July 19th, gaming history, 4 years since Stray released. And you got to have Mario in it. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Yeah. Yeah, Stray was pretty cool. If I knew, I might have waited till Stray came to Nintendo Switch. But I got it on PS5. That's good. Well, Paul, I love your show. Well, thank you, Patty Burke. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful for everyone being here. I'm really grateful for your contributions. It's fun putting together unique and creative community-based content, The streak thing that we have here is on the newer side, but it's my little gratitude back to the community that, every 4 times that we, hit a streak in a row, we do something fun. Every 128 we hit on stream, we do a gift card. Bayonetta stream, if we ever hit a 256 and that's someone's like, yep, that's what we're doing, we do it. The gaming history shorts, the countdowns, it's all awesome. These conversations, meaningful. It's great. You thought he was bigger? Yeah. He looks like he's heavier. What's your reckless speculation surrounding Dragon Quest XII Rocky dev cycle? Switch. Do you think it may have suffered the same fate as Metroid Prime 4 from the sales aspect and reviews? Do I think it will suffer? No, I don't think it will, because I think the Dragon Quest community is bigger than the Metroid Prime community. And it's been less time since there's been a new 3D Dragon Quest. So the expectation for 12 is probably reasonable, whereas the expectation for 4 was like, dude, we've waited 18 years for this. You know what I mean? Not really, but kind of in some ways. And, maybe on the development side, yeah, they were going for a harder image and maybe just didn't feel right, or the graphical style was too intense for what they were trying to convey and it was taking too much time, so they decided to scrap it and go with, a beautiful, elegant style, but not hyper realistic. Maybe not they weren't going hyper realistic, but maybe it was more realistic. Hard to say exactly, but this looks good. I think this is going to be solid next year. I had a cat that was almost 20 pounds. I had a hard time picking him up when I was a kid. That's a big kitty right there. Yeah. Pete Chalice 1, member for 2 months, showing off that PGN white belt banner. Thank you, Pete Chalice. One, I hope I'm saying that pricing. I hope I'm saying that properly. Although, when I think about it, it might be PC Hallis. PC Hallis one. You could correct me. But thank you very much. Well, guys, I'm busted. So be good. See you soon. 3 a.m. in Ireland. $3 a.m. Isn't it like 9:38 p.m.? Maybe it feels like 3 a.m. I don't know. Or maybe it is 3 a.m. Well, Sketches of Harmony and Patty Burke, 1971. You guys aren't too far from one another, so I hope you're having a good evening. Patty Burke, after a long day, hard day. I don't know if it's a hard day, but a long day. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out and big time supporting. Got Roger in your 2066. Same night. Good to see all the kindness in the chat. And speaking of good things to see, we just hit 30 likes. Poke says, night, Patty. Cool, cool. 24 watching, 30 likes. Oh, let me refresh the Bayonetta video. Let's see. It was at 123 views. Is it
The
doing a little
$10
bit
Gotta
better?
Have It meal deal. A fresh sandwich with fresh sourdough.
115 views. 34 likes. Okay, okay. It's a little less than a third. Yeah. A little less than a third. But we're doing okay. Let's check X if there's anything going on here. Nothing too new or crazy on this end. Let's see, I did get a DM on X. Oh no, maybe that was something old. Nothing new. You've got Nintendo giving the shifty eyes, looking at Rocket League with their new announcement. New era, new engine. This is Rocket League. The Super Mario Galaxy movie recently passed a Minecraft movie in the domestic box office. It is now officially the highest grossing, second highest grossing video game movie in North American history. Seeing people worried that it's just not going to do well anymore now that it's available streaming. It did 419,000 yesterday, close to 500,000 in US alone from 2005 locations. It's only a 17% decrease from the previous Tuesday. With 2005 theaters still having it, yeah, it will go down into the 1,700 or something like that this weekend probably. But it's not going to just like drop by 50% week on week every week on the weekdays. The weekdays will hold in there for a little while. the weekends will hang in there. Slowly but surely, they'll start fading from theaters. Fewer and fewer theaters will have them, but some of the smaller chains will hold on to them longer because going into the summer, there will be people getting off of work, people getting off of school, and more family time. So it'll be a little bit of a bump. And in Europe, once the heat wave goes away, perhaps you'll see a little bit of a bigger bump this upcoming weekend. Although I would think that if there was a heat wave last weekend, wouldn't you want to go to the theater to get out of the heat and have free air conditioning for 2 hours? The movie will still pull in a few million more from Japan and from Mexico. Could be looking at another million from Poland. Some of these other territories worldwide will combine together to total up to being a few million. So I think the movie will do 1,900,000,000. That's what I would like. Maybe 1.1. 32-bit likes. I like the idea of that. Sketches. Super Mario's so good. Yeah, it is chilling hard. Hey! It is good. Patty Burke with another big €2 hero. Euro hero. €2 hero. Euro and hero. They don't quite rhyme, but they're close enough. Like, I do the $2 holla. The €2 hero? Yeah. Thank you, Patty Burke. Too sunny here, Paul. Us Irish can't handle the sun. Patty is, first of all, thank you for the big 2 right there. That brings us up to 31. We're getting so close now to the streak. Maybe we do make it after all. I don't know. I'm not going to take away the save file just yet. Go keep that save file there. $25 away. That's not bad. Okay, Patty, I had a question for you. And Sketches, too, because you're in Europe right now. But Patty, who just commented, too sunny here, Paul. Us Irish can't handle the sun. Hey! Paul Gale Network, big thank you for doing that 1 PGN gifted membership. That brings us up to 40 for the day. A nice, clean, round number in 40. Thank you, PGN. And PGN, Chillin' Hard 187, was the recipient of that gifted membership. And Chillin' Hard is here, so right on. Good to see. Okay, Patty, question. When it's hot, can you go to a mall and just hang out there for like 6 hours, just walking around the mall, sucking up all that air conditioning? Or go to a movie theater and just sit there for 2 hours and then just hang out in the lobby? Beat the heat, get out of the sun. But yeah, I know the sun could be brutal. But yeah, Paul Gale Network. Well, let me put your name there down there for adding another megabyte to the streak. And you're welcome, Chillin' Hard. And just like that, boom! Richard Polly 1635 with the big 2 jewels. Look at that star right there, coming in shining nice. Richard Polly 1635 with the big 2. Thank you. You know what? 77, 81, 83. I could probably round up D-Mang, Having Hope 5, and Richard Polly's contributions and just call it another $1, right? It's 83. I mean, that would help out a little bit, right? If I rounded it up. Let's round it up. We're now at 41. We're at 41. 83 is 17 cents away. Yeah, so we're at 23 away from the streak. That's pretty good. Thank you, Richard Polly, for the super sticker. Let's see. The Polytoad Dojo. Hey, we had your stream going on earlier, the Polytoad Dojo. We dropped links for you during your stream because I noticed that you're at, I think it was it 67 subscribers or 77 subscribers? And I'm like, dude, I want you to get to 100 before the Nintendo Switch 2 anniversary. You getting to 100 would be super cool. Tabby Cat Games getting to 128 by then would be super cool. Ash Gaming and Roger Enyart. I have to check to see, refresh my mind where they're at, because it would be nice for everybody to get like to a new goal by a new number by the Nintendo Switch 2 anniversary. Yeah, but when we were watching your stream earlier, I'm like, oh man, come on, let's go. Let's get that next number. 70, 80, 100. Let me read your comment. I didn't read the comment yet. Hey, I am about to go eat, but I am dropping in to say hi and to ask if you've seen the X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer. Yes. I am so hyped for more X-Men 97. Yes. Yes. I liked it. I liked the first season a lot, and I like this trailer. I'm pretty hyped. We get X-Men 97 Season 2 this summer, and My Adventures with Superman Season 3 this summer. So that's cool. And we get Supergirl and Spider-Man A Brand New Day. And then we're also getting Avengers Doomsday. Like, dude, it's a good time. It's a good time for comic book superhero stuff. But yeah, the new season looks dope. Richard Polly, don't know I get Star Fox. You don't know if you're going to get it yet? Well, you could see if you like Star Fox 64 on NSO. That's one way to test the waters. Maybe it'll be a demo of this Star Fox in a couple of weeks, or a demo in stores. We'll see. It doesn't get too humid here, so it's manageable, but yeah, there are air-conditioned places. I don't think many seek them out in that way, though. In the UK, we're kind of sun-starved a lot of the year, so we relish it. Unless pale-skinned people. Yeah. Don't want to get burned. It's been a cloudy, cool last couple of days here. Last few days, like it's 63 right now. Too bad it wasn't 64, but it's nice outside, you know? It's cool. Got some good clouds in the sky. Not a sunny day. Tomorrow we're expecting rain, which will be nice. Alrighty then. I think that'll do it for the stream, right? We went over Dragon Quest. We looked over some of the Bayonetta order. I know we discussed that Wendy's was a possibility, or Taco Bell, or Del Taco, or something like that, something spicy. But last night when I was asking, you know, what was wanted, Tommy's popped up. So fortunately, Tommy's had the Caliente burger, which was mucho caliente. Actually, it wasn't that spicy, But it was good. That's fun. It's been raining here in Tennessee. That's cool. Oh, like a good hammock in the shade of an olive tree. That's nice. Richard Polly, see you later. I went to Wendy's today for lunch. That's nice. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow morning for more. We'll go over the Famitsu sales, and we'll see how strong of a week was the last week. I imagine it's still going to be a pretty good amount of Nintendo Switch 2 sales there. Getting in as many as you could buy before Japan's price hike goes up. But it's not going to just like tank the console there. You just got too many good games on the horizon, you know? So it's going to be fine. I forgot the people who made Dragon Quest made Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. No wonder the story is so good. Yeah. Sketches of Harmony. Fun stream. Nice. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Alrighty. The Polytoad Dojo. Sketches. Richard. Poke. Chillin. Hope. Roger. AJ. Patty. All y'all. See you later. Tomorrow morning, we'll have more fun. Talk about those Famitsu charts and whatever else comes up, you know? And again, to Richard Polly, Having Hope 5, D-Mang 42, Sketches of Harmony. Darius Hines, 1251. And Patty Burke, 1971. Big thanks for boosting up the stream. I am going to, at this time, take the save file from 4 to 3. We are officially using one today. But we're still solid, you know? We're looking good. All right, enjoy your food, the Polytoad Dojo. See you, Paul. Bye, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching the videos.